Hello, and welcome to Conscious Curiosities, where we unlock the wisdom of the universe which lies within us. I'm Maria Luz, your host, an astrologer, hypnotist, and psychic medium, and I'm happy to introduce these little bonus episodes. I've been releasing every Friday on my Substack a casual audio, and the topic is life. It is started out as talking about my recovery from alcohol addiction, and it quickly morphed into more how to get through life in order to feel free, which I think we all enjoy. And I've had a lot of good feedback, so I thought I would share these on my podcast. If they are not your thing, feel free to stick with the main episodes where I talk more about mystical things and astrology. Thanks, and I appreciate you listening. Hello, and welcome to Friday. We made it through another week, just barely. My voice is scratchy because I ended up sleeping in until 7, which for me is insane. I'm usually up by 5, but I was having a hard time sleeping. I woke up and couldn't get back to sleep. So yeah, and I just didn't have the bandwidth yesterday to record. So I wanted to leave something though, and yeah, the reason I had trouble sleeping is just I've had some sad things lately with my mom's health, and I've also had a lot of really happy things where I've had just amazing connections with people and with friends who I never thought I would have like this in my life just a few years ago. And I've been hearing from some of those friends that they're going through a lot of things too. And I know that June is often a season, a month, however we want to think about it, when we're going through things because the school year is closing. There are also strangely, a lot of holidays in May and June, including Mother's Day and Father's Day, which can be pretty triggering for a lot of people. Um, and just of course what's happening all around us, it's so unsettling and difficult to deal with. So, yeah, I just wanted to say, just honor how you are feeling. And I for me, um, I used to just, I think I was trained to avoid feeling at all. And of course, alcohol became, my number one way to avoid feeling. And so I really had to learn how to process feelings and emotions so that they didn't get stuck and manifest as something physical happening to my body. And I do have something right now, so I know I need to do more processing. Um, but everybody is different, and I feel now that it's more like a Ferris wheel instead of a roller coaster. So I kind of know that, the feelings are they're gonna come around, things are gonna look different, but it's not going to, drop suddenly, and then, my stomach's going to be in my throat and I'm not going to know, what to do other than scream. I'm definitely not there anymore. And it didn't happen overnight. Learning how to process initially when I got sober, and really it happened before my last day one on November 4th, 2022. I had some really long stretches of sobriety between like late 2020 and then um, but what would happen is that I would just substitute in something for alcohol as a way to avoid feeling anything really, because I was so used to being numb. So it was ice cream for a while, and on one kind of shorter stretch of sobriety that didn't last, I had switched to ice cream, and then The next one, I switched to non-alcoholic beers, but I was drinking them as if they were alcohol. I was thinking about them as if they were alcohol, like, I had to have my supply and everything. But thankfully, I started doing so many other things that helped me rewire my brain and connect to my body again to process all of these feelings and emotions. So, I just wanted to acknowledge however you are feeling today and ask you how you're feeling because we mostly ask each other how we're doing. And that just emphasizes our obsession with producing something that can be consumed or sold or bragged about. So we get that external validation. But it's so important to acknowledge how you're feeling. So I'm asking you that question today. I'm thinking about you out there, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.